Royal Caribbean unveils its newest icon, plus is an Oasis Class ship on the cards for Australia. All that and a lot more now. I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. As always, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. Royal Caribbean today unveiled its newest and boldest ship yet. The aptly named Icon of the Seas is the first in the cruise line's Icon class. Iconic apparently means enormous, as Royal Caribbean once again cements itself as the title holder for the world's largest cruise ship. At 250,800 gross registered tons and 365 meters in length, the ship has a full occupancy capacity of 7,600 guests. The ship debuts a host of new and improved features with an undeniable focus on water attractions. This includes the largest water park at sea with six water slides, including the tallest drop slide at sea and a raft slide that even caters for groups and families. There are also 7 pools, with one of those being, of course, the world's largest, holding around 150,000 litres of water. Another pool offers a swim-up bar and is appropriately named Swim and Tonic. Not to be outdone though, there is a stunning infinity pool suspended 8 stories above the open decks below. That one's called the Hideaway. Cloud 17 is a pool dedicated for adult use only, and for suite guests they have their own space called the Grove. The ship continues with the neighbourhood concept first introduced on the Oasis Class ships, with 8 distinct spaces designed to make the ship feel more intimate and accessible than its size might suggest. In a strangely similar vein to Princess's upcoming Sphere, Royal Caribbean are introducing the Pearl. Central to the Royal Promenade, the Pearl is expected to produce special effects, and the promenade as a whole will see a return to more outward-facing windows and sea views. The Flow Rider returns, but with it comes a new attraction called the Crown's Edge. A rope course and walk that sees its victims, participants, perched precariously off the side of the ship, facing the potential of taking a tumble and hanging in mid-air before being rescued. Might leave that one for the adrenaline junkies. Icon of the Seas will also see the return of an ice skating rink. Called Absolute Zero, the arena will host performances by evening, and during the day the rink will be open for passenger skating. Royal Caribbean's famous Aqua Theatre will also be moved to the front of the ship. Now called the Aqua Dome with unbeatable ocean views, the space is enclosed, which means that where performances used to be cancelled if the weather wasn't playing nice, they will be able to continue in all conditions. In terms of accommodation, the big news is that Royal Caribbean will be incorporating the infinite veranda staterooms from Celebrity Cruises. Different to a standard balcony, the infinite veranda is actually a sliding floor-to-ceiling glass panel that can be lowered or raised at your whim. The new balcony technology means that the space traditionally reserved for the veranda can be utilized as an internal space when the panel is closed. There's also a big focus on family-friendly accommodation, with the new family infinite balcony room catering for up to 6 passengers. The pinnacle though is the ultimate family townhouse. Set across 3 levels, the home at sea contains a cinema and in-suite slide. Because why not? The ship is scheduled to launch at the end of 2023 but won't begin service until its maiden voyage on January 28, 2024. She will sail from Miami on alternating Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries. Bookings open on October 24th for Crown and Anchor members and October 25th for everyone else. In a Cruise Weekly exclusive, the publication has been able to confirm that Royal Caribbean are seriously considering the reality of an Oasis Class ship for Australia. Reporting on their conversation with Royal Caribbean VP Gavin Smith, it was noted that Brisbane's brand new cruise terminal has opened up the possibility of an Oasis Class deployment to our region. Though the cruise line is for the moment quite heavily focused on the return of its Ovation and Quantum of the Seas sisters, it seems firmly in the pipeline that Brisbane will at some stage in the future become a home port for one of the world's largest cruise ships. According to the article, the successful launch of Disney Cruise Line's upcoming Australian season has proven that a ship can be a destination in itself. This is primarily because an Oasis Class ship would have very few destinations open to it from Australia. Noumea is a possibility, but only after some alterations and modifications to its existing container port. I suspect it'll still be some years before we see an Oasis Class ship in our region, but where I used to think it was just some fanciful dream, I now think, watch this space. Tasmania has joined the rest of the country, excluding South Australia for the moment, in exempting children under the age of 12 from the unvaccinated passenger limit on cruise ships. This eliminates one more complexity for families looking to cruise this summer season. Additionally, Carnival Australia has confirmed that unvaccinated passengers aged 12 and over, that is, those with a medical exemption, will now be able to disembark the ship in port without booking a cruise line shore excursion. Australia no longer has on-land restrictions based on vaccination status, so this rule always seems strange, and its elimination is another small victory. Finally this week, Majestic Princess arrived in Sydney after its Trans-Pacific voyage yesterday, and Celebrity Eclipse will arrive in Sydney tomorrow. The first summer cruise season to kick off since 2019 is well and truly underway. I'll be embarking on the Pacific Adventures maiden cruise, so keep an eye out in the coming weeks for a full ship tour and vlog. As always, thanks for watching, and if you are looking to book a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguide.com.au, and you can give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Royal Caribbean. I can't say it. I can't say Royal Caribbean. It doesn't sound right. The aptly named Icon of the Seas is the first of the... In terms of accommodation, the big news is that Royal Caribbean will be stealing... which will be from Miami, and the ship will sail on She will sail from Miami, offering alternate itineraries between Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries. It does confirm that very much... What?